Hello everybody, this is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another plan with me. This week I am memory planning the week of January 10th in my Aura Estelle Cloud Planner using the most beautiful kit from Lil Bees. It's called Evergreen and I'm absolutely obsessed with this kit and I'm obsessed with how it turned out. I'm showing you the kit here. It's a kind of like, I would say fall or wintry kit, but it's different because it's got kind of some cozy elements to it. Like she's put in some lanterns and some like sweaters and boots and books and kind of stuff like that, but it also has a lot of butterflies. So I had a really great time using it. I bought it in the fall and I could not wait. I knew it was going to be one of the first kits I used in January because I knew I just like could not wait to get my hands on it. So I'm showing you all the original kit and all the extra add-ons that I purchased. I definitely get a lot from Lil Bees. I love that she gives you multiple add-ons that you can purchase. There's two different sets of florals. Well, there's like the clip art that has a certain floral, and then she also pulled in a different set of florals. So there's both, and I use them both throughout the kit. And again, I just love it. So, but before we get into kind of everything I did and all the stuff that I pulled in, I do want to just mention that this week that I'm memory planning in my life is the week that my husband and I got COVID. And I know that planning is some people's happy place and mine for sure. And I just want to mention that I'm going to be talking about that in this video. So whether, you're burnt out on COVID or you have been affected by COVID and you don't want to hear about it, I just want to give you that warning of like, hey, I'm going to talk about it. But I'm also going to talk about all the stuff and the stickers and all that if you do want to stick around, just because, like I said, I really love this spread. I just wanted to give you a little heads up. Just in case. Okay, so I want to talk about the date covers here. I really, really like what I did here, and I was just having so much fun with it. Just creatively, I was really excited about just some kind of new stuff that was happening here. So first off, when I laid down that little strip of washi, a couple shops have been offering like kiss cut versions of the floral washi instead of just like a strip of washi. So this is an example of that from Paper Trail Plans. It's actually the exact same florals that were used in this kit. The color is slightly off. The Paper Trail Plans ones are definitely a lot more like green, blue toned green than the ones in the kit. The ones in the kit are like more cream and sage. I actually much prefer the colors of the ones from the kit itself rather than the strip that I pulled in from Paper Trail Plans, but I was still so glad to be able to have that strip because I was able to kind of tuck the date covers like behind it and in and around them, and I just feel like it looks so different. I don't know, I haven't seen anything like that, and I just feel like it looks so organic and pretty instead of just like the boxy date covers up top there. Maria from Lil Bees has also made her date covers in some of her kits this more organic shape, like a paint swatch shape, instead of like a lot of shops have like a rectangular date cover with like whited out and then a paint splash over top of that or like on that. Hers are just kiss cut around the paint swatch and they're smaller. I know she said that she had done that. She told me she had done that to because people were doing like much more creative stuff up top with the date cover. So she had done that to make more room. And I just think the shape of them feels so much more organic. I love it. I think it's so fun and I had so much fun playing with it. So yeah, like I said, the Kiss Cut washi is from Paper Trail Plans. And then a lot of the like florals that I'm using behind it are from Honey Inked, like behind the date covers. And then I put a mix of, actually all up here I put snowflakes. All the snowflakes that I use throughout the spread, the little like clusters of snowflakes, those are all from Sadie stickers. And then of course just layering some of the florals from the kits over top of it too. But I think I only did a couple of those because I definitely didn't want to overwhelm it. I liked what was going on up there, but I didn't want to do too much. So I thought that was really great. I really enjoyed doing that. Over here in the upper left-hand corner, I'm just taking some stuff from the kit itself, or some of the add-ons too, like the floral add-ons and the deco add-ons and the functional add-on is where all those stickers came from. And then the script is from Paper Trail Plans. Again, I used a lot of all the flowers that I used, the foiled flowers that I use in the background, are from Honey Inked, but all of the branches I think are also from Sadie Stickers. And something else that was really fun about this kit was that it had like snow elements to it or cold elements to it, and I obviously brought in a lot of snowflakes. Well, not a lot, a few. I kind of sprinkled snowflakes in. But then the kit itself also had butterflies in it. And like those aren't two things that like naturally occur together in nature, you don't see snowflakes and butterflies at the same time in nature. But I don't know, I really liked pulling them both into this kit. I felt like it looked really pretty, and like I think it added a certain kind of whimsicalness to it, since you wouldn't actually see that together, but they're both so like delicate and pretty. I don't know, I really enjoyed that. So I had some butterflies from Olive Planner Co. I don't think she's open anymore. And then I also had the snowflakes, again, were from Sadie Stickers. So that was kind of a fun combo. I really liked the sidebar. I think it just turned out so pretty. Again, she has that like this week sticker that's the same format as the date cover. She had more room there since she made the date cover smaller in her kit format. And I love pulling that into the sidebar and just decorating it with florals and all of the like foiled stuff that I did. And then yeah, of course, just like decorating the florals with foils. That's most of what I like to do. So that's the base of the kit. I didn't mention too, all of the tiny little scallop like borders that you see, both the like long strip that I used, the washi strip that I used across the top instead of like headers. And then I also use the little strips or the dividers, whatever, scallop dividers on all the boxes. Those are all from Sadie Stickers as well. Same with the like double line that I used to trim the bottom of all the boxes. Okay, let's get into the quote unquote plans of this week. Again, we had COVID, so we didn't really go out much, so it's kind of boring. But our roof was still getting redone. It was finishing up this week, so I marked 8 a.m. The roof work was happening at our house. I also marked that, so the day before, this is such a funny, not a funny coincidence, it's kind of like a wild coincidence. The day before on Sunday night, Stephen had gotten his booster shot for COVID, and he had contracted COVID unknowingly the day before that. So he kind of got hit with the fever from the booster and the COVID fever at the same time. So Monday, he was not feeling well. He had a really high fever, and I was just like, he couldn't get out of bed. I was feeding him all of his meals in bed. Like, I've mentioned this before in my Plan With Me's that I am a like worrywart. I come from a long line of Italian mothers, and it is like deeply embedded in me. When he was not feeling well, I feel like every 5 minutes, I'm like, how you doing? Do you want Gatorade? How about some water? Have you taken your medicine? So I marked that I was kind of doing that all day long, using some stuff from the kit. Again, just cutting up florals. A lot of the icons that I use this week were from White Deer Stationery. All the doodle icons are always from White Deer Stationery. And then the foiled ones are from Crafts by Towie. But okay, I kind of flew through Monday. I also marked that I uploaded my 2022 planner system video, first Plan With Me of 2022, on Monday. I made chicken noodle soup for Steven because he wasn't feeling well, and I was still doing okay at this point. And then I also marked an Instacart order at the very bottom. And then moving on to Tuesday, I am marking, I just did a little kind of floral bouquet, and of course adding snowflakes and branches and whatever, all this stuff, butterflies up top there. I marked that I had 2 meetings this day, and I really like the little fancy boxes that she includes in her, that's from the functional add-on page. I know a lot of people think they're too small to write in, but for me, they're perfect for my meetings because I don't want them to take up a bunch of space. And writing, 2 meetings is not a lot of words for me personally. Like, it doesn't have to be a big thing. I can abbreviate it like that with the pen. The side bow is from Sadie Stickers, and then the florals that I used there, the pink ones, those came on the clip art sheet. And again, I really like that there's those kind of more like the combo of the very realistic looking green and like cream florals, and then the more like doodly looking pink florals. I don't know, Maria did such a good job pulling those in together. I think it looks so nice, and I had a lot of fun playing with both of those in this spread. Okay, I also had a bunch of like email follow-ups that I had to do that were like I don't ever really mark my work emails in here, but sometimes if I have a bunch of like personal emails to follow up on, I'll mark them down there. So I took a 3-bow checklist from the kit and then just added some florals to it to make it look a little bit more interesting, to mark some personal emails I had to follow up on. Marking the roof again, same way. I think this was the last day that they were really having to do like a lot of heavy construction work on our house. So the bow I put on that is from My Spoiled Planner. And then of course icon is from White Deer Stationery, florals. And then I really like those fun quarter boxes that are kind of notched from the kit. I wish you would do some third boxes. I might have to message her that, because we were just talking about third boxes, but I didn't mention that. Now I think that's a great idea. Okay, anyways. I did it says FMI/DFMI. I did something on Instagram that was fun. In my Instagram stories, I did a like follow me if or don't follow me if kind of thing, where I was trying to help people get some more like Instagram followers. So I put them all on my stories, and again, it's such a fun thing. It takes me a lot of time to do it though when I do stuff like that on my Instagram stories. So I marked that because I was just kind of making graphics like all night long. I also marked painting my nails this day. But yeah. Okay, moving on to, what was that? I was gonna say something else. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, I lost it. Okay, so moving on to Wednesday. Again, I marked booking a couple things this day using, I cut down one of the checklists from the kit. I don't generally like when shops include like checklists in their kit, but Maria's are so cute. She just sized them perfectly, and the like foiled bows, it's really cute. So I really like using hers. Okay, so I marked that I booked a hotel for a wedding that we're going to, and I booked a COVID test this day because I started getting the symptoms this day. Steven, by like Tuesday night, when his really high fever hadn't gone away and he got a shot on Sunday, we kind of started being like, we may have a problem here. And the person he was with on Saturday, who had a little cold on Saturday, was like, yeah, I'm pretty sick by this time. So I'm just marking here in a super beautiful way that COVID symptoms don't deserve, with a third box and layering a bunch of like florals and stuff, that my COVID symptoms began. So I booked a test for myself this day. And yeah, it was hard. I booked a test for myself on Wednesday, but I couldn't get a test until Sunday. Everything was so overbooked, and like it's just difficult, because once you are sick like that, you don't want to go into a CVS or something to get other people sick, go out in public. So I'm marking actually right here. My dad came over in the afternoon. Oh, that was different. He came over later again to drop off. Like once I was sick, he came over later with, my parents had a COVID test, and my mom made us dinner like every night. My dad would drop it off every day. So sweet. While I wasn't feeling well. So I really appreciated that. But we tested that day. But yeah, as far as getting like a PCR test, we couldn't get one for like 5 days. So I would love to hear from where you are in the country, if you have had COVID recently or know somebody who has. I'm sure everybody does. Just what that process was like with testing, because here we were just like, it was like by the time you could actually schedule a test at a testing site or your doctor's office or whatever, it was like almost done. Like you were almost out of being sick. So I don't know. Anyways. Okay. So moving on to Thursday. I'm just laying my box up there, and then here again, I'm marking that I had meetings again on Thursday. They were so rough. I was actually pretty sick on Thursday, and I didn't take a sick day because I was like, I had a fever and everything, but I was like, I'm fine. It's fine. And then I just remember my last meeting of the day was with my boss, and like I felt so bad because I was just spacing out like crazy. And I was like, the notes that I have from that meeting are pretty funny. I had to ask her the following week of being like, what did we talk about? My notes don't make any sense and I really don't remember. But anyways, okay. So moving on to Thursday, I marked we had a final inspection on our roof. Our roof was finished. They were up top. I didn't like interact with them or anything. They were just on top of our roof. So I marked that. And then I marked that on this day, we found out that the person Steven was with on Saturday was positive for COVID, and I home tested negative this day. Um, I had just purchased those little White Deer stationary tissue boxes, and I'm so glad that I did because I used them multiple times throughout this kit. All those little Sadie stickers butterflies too are so cute with them. Yeah, I marked that some guys were in our garage doing a ceiling repair because when they were doing the roof, they busted through our ceiling in our garage. So I marked that. Again, they weren't anywhere. We didn't expose ourselves to literally anybody. As soon as we started feeling sick, we did not go out or, whatever. It was all good. But yeah, so there's that, kind of similar to how I mark the roof stuff every other day. I marked again, my dad dropped off dinner. So sweet. Like I said, my parents are just the best. Like, they were really just making us dinner every night. Well, my mom would make it. My dad would drop it off every night. So sweet. And then I marked watching Encanto here, which I don't know. I think I had also marked it the previous week. So one of these times is wrong and I must have watched something else because I've only seen it once, but I somehow wrote it down twice in my planner. So I don't know what I must have watched. I don't know what else I watched that is not in my planner, but I didn't watch it twice. Who knows? Okay. On Friday, Steven home tested positive. So marked that. Sorry. I hope you don't mind hearing about the progression of what it was like for us, but it's my memory planner, so I just want to put it all in there. Not the most fun thing to talk about, but again, the stickers are so pretty, so I hope it's worth it. Okay, for me, I marked that I was filming this day. Again, I had a fever and I had cold symptoms, but I had gotten my booster a couple weeks before, so my symptoms weren't as bad. Steven was a lot sicker than I was, because booster and exposure pretty much within less than 24 hours of each other. So that's probably not recommended, but oh well. I marked that I had one meeting in the morning here. I actually, by Thursday night, I knew I was going to take Friday as a sick day because I was just feeling so awful. By the afternoon on Thursday. So I had one call in the morning that I had to be on, couldn't be rescheduled kind of thing. So I took that in the morning and then marked the rest of the day as a sick day. I actually did it in the full box here because I felt like that full box kind of needed something. So I added some deco from the kit. I like the lanterns, but I think I would not I love that bow paperclip, but I don't think I would use it again there. But I couldn't pull it up, so it is what it is. And then that sick day script, I realized I didn't have any from Paper Trail Plans. I need to do a custom for those, I guess. But I used an old sick day script that I had from Station Stickers, so that's where that's from. I think I know she closed at one point, but I think she's open again. I think she was permanently closing and then reopened or something. Or maybe she just is open once a month, something like that. But yeah, anyways. Okay, so moving on. What did I mark? Oh, I marked that my parents surprised us. I had no idea, but my parents surprised us and paid for a small portion of our roof, which was really nice. I think they just wanted to help out. I think they were proud of us for buying the house and knew we had already figured out we needed to do the roof before buying the house, so it was fine, but they just helped out with that. So that was really nice. To just see the little surprise. And then my dad again dropped off dinner, and then I marked that Stephen and I watched the 20th anniversary for the Harry Potter movies, which was really enjoyable. I used to be, when I was growing up, it was a part of my identity, Harry Potter. I was just one of those kids that I was obsessed with it. My dad read it to me and my sisters, the first book aloud every night, before we went to bed when I was in first grade, and I was obsessed with it ever since. I've read them a million times each, at least 13 times per book. I think some of the first, second, third ones, I've read those 20 plus times. So it was just a part of my childhood. So watching it, kind of the reunion, was really nice to do. So Stephen and I did that on Friday night. Right here, I'm using one of the little circle, the doilies from the Gathered Plans and Handipper Design collab that should still be up for a couple more days at the time that I'm posting this video. I'm layering it with a little scallop circle from the kit to mark that my friends got married this day. We were supposed to go. Stephen was supposed to be in the wedding, but of course we couldn't because we were sick. We had to stay home. These are the friends, if you remember my plan with me, it's from a couple months back, who I actually did two. I did a plan ahead and a memory plan with me on their wedding, where their wedding got canceled because of the fire. So we went and saw them already get officially married in City Hall, kind of a thing. So the good news is we did see their actual wedding, but this was their redo of it, and we missed that. So that was a bummer, but oh well. We heard it was very fun. I marked that I'd spent the day filming and editing. My mom was feeling sick this day, and she was having a really hard time trying to book a test. So I booked one for her this day, and my mom was feeling sick, so there was no dinner drop off. So we door dashed. I love how I marked that. I did that a couple times with the Chinese takeout box and the florals with the butterfly and the little honey dot cluster. So cute. And then here I marked that we were starting to feel better this day a little bit, the cold symptoms were starting to go away a bit. So, and we couldn't go out this weekend, of course. So we, we took down all of our Christmas decorations this night. I know it was halfway through January, but life happens. So that's the night that we took it all down. Ideally for me, if it were my perfect world where everything went perfectly, I would take down my Christmas after New Year's. I know some people are different. Some people want it down the day after Christmas. I know people who take it down on Christmas. I say leave it up for New Year's and then it comes down. Okay, so on to Sunday. Again, we were super productive this day. We did a lot of stuff around the house. I had gotten a beautiful new espresso / coffee machine for Christmas. I had been wanting it for a long time. And my family got that for me, which was really exciting. So Stephen helped me set all that up, using and I marked it with a White Deer stationery cup, all the same stuff that I normally use. So that was really exciting. And here, I love what I did here. I think that looks so pretty. It's a quarter box from the kit, and then I cut the scallops off of some of the other quarter boxes, a different quarter box from the kit that's a slightly different color. And then I cut up some florals, put those behind it. Those dividers are from Letters to Apollo, and then of course the florals that I cut up, I put some Sadie Stickers foiled florals behind it. And then the sticker sheets are from Crafts by Towie to mark that I spent some time organizing my stickers this day. I can't remember if it's a White Deer, that's when I did my White Deer I redid my White Deer stationery icon sticker organization. That might have been it, or I might have just done it in general. I don't remember. Right here, I thought this was really funny. I had all these, the health icon samplers from Crafts by Towie have they have a pregnancy test on them, and it has a little smiley face, and I just cut the smiley face out and used it to mark that's when I had my appointment to go get my COVID test. Not pregnant. I don't think I'll mark it in my planner whenever we do that, because probably don't want to announce that to the world right when that happens. So I was I don't need this. So I marked it that way. I thought that was really cute. And then I also marked that Stephen ordered pizza and wings, and we just watched football during the day. I was exhausted. That was one of the things that stuck around for me. Oh, I marked making potato leek soup. That was really good. I put that on my Instagram. If you're interested, it's saved in the highlights. But yeah, I was just going to say, for me, the cold symptoms went away pretty quickly, but the fatigue lasted, where I could we were trying to get stuff done around the house. I think we were hanging photos, and I don't know, I was doing laundry this day, all that kind of stuff. And, I could I would be fine just doing stuff, and then I would just have to lay down for 2 hours after, because I was just so tired from doing stuff that was not tiring. I don't know how to describe it. I remember after I drove back from the COVID test, I was just out for an hour or two. Okay, anyways, I just showed you all of the leftovers that I had from this kit. There's a lot because, of course, with Lil Bees, I buy multiples of all of the add-on sheets. So I'm putting them all into my leftover sticker book, and then, as always, I am going to give away the sticker book whenever it gets filled up. So subscribe, stick around for that if that's your kind of thing. Yep, just adding in all, it's so much. Rachel called me out in a recent video of how many leftover stickers I had, and then she was like, yeah, I have a lot too. And I was like, see? I've said it before, but I like to just have leftover. I like to buy more than what I need because for me to get my spread to look perfect, I don't want to have to like make stickers work. I want to be able to pick whatever I want out of the stickers. So anyways, that's all the leftovers showing you here, 2 pages, lots of leftover florals, and here's the spread. Again, I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry if there was a lot of COVID talk, but you know, that's what life is looking like right now in 2022. So I just think the spread turned out so pretty. It is everything that I could have wanted from it. I'm so glad that this kit worked out. Sometimes when you get a beautiful kit, you don't do it justice, but sometimes you lay it all down and it works out great and you love it. And that was this week for me. So if you like it, I tag all the shops on Instagram. You can go check me out there. But I think that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.